Hey, this is Peter. Cooler's on vacation. He asked me to rotate his tires. What I'm going to do is jack it up, just give you an idea of how to back off these nuts and pull your tire off of the car. Let's get started here. And we won't take it all the way off the ground because we have to back the nuts off. We want to have a wheel spin. My handy ratchet here. This is the first time it ever came off from the factory. So the second thing that Cooler does to his cars is rotates his tires. They're broken loose. Now let's bring the car off the ground, the wheel off the ground, should I say. Now, there's your nuts. Nuts come off. Work. When you tighten these down, do it crosswise. I hope you can hear me. A lot of traffic out on Interstate 10 is going by today. Water in there for some reason. Must be from the car wash. That's all of them. Let's take the wheel off. Pretty heavy too. Now that makes me wonder how much it weighs. It's a 225, 45, 18. Feels like it weighs 35 pounds or more. What I'm going to do is go get the scales and we'll just find out how much it really weighs. Okay, what it says inside here, 18 inch by 7 wide, 7 inch wide, 7.5. Sorry, 7.5 J, 39 Toyota wheel. That's a lot of wheel. Okay, I'll be right back. See what she weighs. Oh, I was way off. It's 55 pounds of wheel. Now that's pretty heavy. Get the back end up off the ground without having to add another jack. I've already loosened up those studs. Those nuts. Okay, it's off the ground. We don't need to take it any higher. That's good. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got the TRD springs in here. It's Toyota Racing Development, and that's one of the reasons I bought this RS series, 8 series, Now get this lined up right, we can get that on the first time out. The heavier the wheel, the harder it is to get it on. I'm just going to put 2 nuts on there. I'm going to put the other tire on just in case. I guess you can see how I'm doing it. But I don't want to make the video too long. I should have worn my rubber gloves. My hands are getting pretty dirty. You want to hand tighten these nuts like I'm doing right now. Those 2 are hand tight. Do it. Eventually you'll get a feel for it. You won't need a torque wrench on it. You can't finish it off anyhow unless you wait until you drop it down to the ground more. So that the tire touches the ground before you finish it off. And the first one that's going to have to be done will be the back one, because that one's going to touch the ground before the front one. I don't like long videos. They can be boring. But if you've never done this yourself before, or you just want to see somebody else doing it, then be my guest. Okay, these are all in nice and tight. It's flush. We'll do the back side. That's one we're going to do. Down a little bit so the back tire touches the ground. Don't want to drop it too fast. We don't want it all the way down, we just want it partially all the way down. Crisscross. That'll be what you do at the end. Yeah, that one's on the ground. The heavy tire, or should I say wheel and tire. You gotta feel these guys out. Now you want to drop it all the way down and go back to the rear tire. There's a jack-up point here. You'll have to look for it. Okay, this is heater standing in for cooler. That's how you rotate your tires. Y'all have a good day. Heater saying bye-bye. And the X02 saying bye too. This is heater standing in for cooler again. I did the opposite side of the car. Thought I'd do a little walk around of this TC RS 8.0. What I wanted to get a video of is the lowering springs by TRD that we have up in here. And just look around a little bit, put it on video. Brake pads, you can see the sway bar in there. There's a little drain for the air conditioner, that little rubber hose hanging down. This car doesn't make any strange noises on startup and like the IQ does, which I think on that car it is a heat shield or something that's rattling. I've heard lots of other cars do the same thing, not just the IQ. I had a little noise with the Mazda 2. Whenever you hit some kind of a bump or you're going real slow, we'll say, you'd hear it. If you go over a speed bump or just slowing down as the torque backed down, it made a little rattling noise. Here's the rear spring, TRD lowering spring. This is your muffler. Kind of makes kind of a like the boom 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 kind of sound, that I guess everybody likes. I really am not in the attention getting business, but because this was the release series 8.0, I said if I ever seen one, because I missed it at the dealership here in Pensacola. Yeah, when I did some research on the car, I thought to myself, well, I tried the FRS, and that's not anything I like. And this TC's, they've been around a long time, and I know they put a lot of work on these cars and got them probably just about the way they should be, got it right. So I decided if I ever saw the release series 8 again anywhere, I was going to buy it. And so here it is. Get everything you can see underneath this car. The best I can do for right now. Okay, like I said, it's a head turner. A lot of compliments come with it, and there's only 1,000 of these guys made for this year, or should I say for the year 2013. This car was manufactured on the July, should I say, of this year. And so these these tires on the left, driver's side, should I say, have been rotated. And the reason why I'll rotate these up front, or should I say right away, is because they've been torqued down by a machine. And every once in a while you'll find one you can barely get the darn thing off. And I don't want to see that, me trying to take something off 10,000 miles to 5,000, 2,000 miles from now. I want to get this done early on, and I like it the way I like it, and easy off, and know that everything is okay, and do a little research on the car. In other words, looking at the car, looking at the tires, and making sure that they're in good shape. There's no blims in them, no nails from the factory or somewhere you might have picked up. God only knows where something might have happened. And you want to make sure these tires are in good shape and these wheels are in good shape, and they are. And so this will end this video for the rotation of the tires. And this is the other side. This 5 down here, I think this is a company called Axis that worked for Toyota to do the rear, what do they call that, a valance down at the bottom there? I'm not sure what it's called. That black piece there for the mufflers, a TRD muffler, chrome in the middle of it. I'm just learning now, I'm processing all this stuff, so bear with me. It's a great car so far. I haven't seen anything I don't like about it. So this again is heater standing in for cooler. Bye bye.